Imagine lying in your bed tonight, closing your eyes, just as you have done thousands of times before, and never waking up again. No warning, no pain you would remember, just silence. This happens far more often than most people realize. Every single year, hundreds of thousands of adults over the age of 50 suffer heart attacks and strokes while they are asleep. And here is the most frightening part. For most of them, the cause was not a rare disease, bad luck, or genetics alone. It was something they were doing every single night, believing it was completely harmless. In the next few minutes, I am going to show you the nighttime habits that quietly turn sleep into one of the most dangerous moments of the day, for your heart and your brain. More importantly, I will show you what you can change, starting tonight, to dramatically reduce that risk. What you are about to learn is not exaggeration. It is not fear-mongering. It is medical reality. My name is Dr. Richard Clarke, and I have spent decades studying cardiovascular health in adults over 50. If that is your age group, this message could literally save your life. Here is something most people do not realize. Nighttime is when your cardiovascular system is at its most vulnerable. According to the American Heart Association, nearly half of all fatal cardiovascular events in older adults occur between 1 a.m. and 6 a.m. That is not a coincidence. During sleep, your body is supposed to enter a protective mode. Your blood pressure naturally drops, your heart rate slows down, your nervous system shifts into repair mode, and your brain clears the toxic metabolic waste built up throughout the day. But when certain habits interfere with these natural processes, sleep becomes a physiological minefield. Deadly habit number 1: eating late and eating heavy. Many people do not see this as dangerous. They think, I'm just having dinner. But after age 50, when and what you eat at night can determine whether your heart rests or struggles for hours. When you eat a large meal late in the evening, especially after 8 or 9 p.m., several dangerous things happen at once. Your digestive system demands increased blood flow, your heart must pump harder to supply your stomach and intestines, your blood pressure rises instead of falling, and your metabolism speeds up exactly when it should be slowing down. In simple terms, you force your heart to work overtime at the precise moment it needs rest the most. A major study published in the European Heart Journal, which followed over 100,000 adults for several years, found that people who regularly ate late dinners had a significantly higher risk of nighttime heart attacks and strokes compared to those who ate earlier. Deadly habit number 2: skipping medications or taking them at the wrong time. If you take medication for blood pressure, cholesterol, or blood thinning, this section is critical. Blood pressure follows a natural daily rhythm. In healthy individuals, it drops during sleep. But in many adults over 50, this drop does not happen. Or worse, pressure actually rises at night. This is called nocturnal hypertension, and it is extremely dangerous. Large studies published in The Lancet have shown that properly timed medication can reduce the risk of nighttime heart attacks and strokes by nearly half. Missing doses or taking medication inconsistently allows silent blood pressure spikes during sleep. These spikes can rupture fatty plaques in your arteries, form clots that travel to the heart or brain, and they often strike without any warning symptoms whatsoever. Deadly habit number 3: undiagnosed or untreated sleep apnea. Sleep apnea causes repeated pauses in breathing during sleep, sometimes lasting 10, 20, or even 30 seconds. Each pause drops the oxygen levels in the blood. Each drop triggers an emergency response. Your heart speeds up, your blood pressure spikes, and stress hormones flood your system. This can happen hundreds of times per night, often without you ever remembering it. Large studies from major universities show that untreated sleep apnea triples the risk of nighttime heart attacks and quadruples the risk of strokes. Warning signs include loud, chronic snoring, waking up gasping for air, morning headaches, extreme daytime fatigue, and blood pressure that is difficult to control. Deadly habit number 5, going to bed dehydrated. After the age of 50, the sensation of thirst becomes weaker. Many people also deliberately limit water intake at night to avoid waking up to use the bathroom. On the surface, this sounds practical. In reality, it is extremely dangerous. While you sleep, your body continues to lose water through breathing and perspiration. If you already go to bed dehydrated, your circulatory system enters the night at a serious disadvantage. Dehydrated blood is thicker. Thicker blood flows more slowly. Slow-moving blood forms clots more easily. Combined with the natural slowing of your heart rate during sleep, dangerously reduced circulation to the heart and brain becomes a real and immediate risk. A study published in the Journal of Cardiovascular Disease found that even moderate dehydration raised the risk of nighttime cardiovascular events by over 60%. Deadly habit number 6, sleeping in a room that is too hot or too cold. Your bedroom temperature directly affects your cardiovascular system during sleep. When the room is too warm, your body struggles to release excess heat. Blood vessels dilate, your heart rate increases, and you lose fluids through sweat, elevating cardiovascular stress and raising blood pressure. Research from Harvard showed that sleeping in rooms above 24 degrees Celsius, 75 degrees Fahrenheit, significantly increases nighttime cardiovascular risk. But extreme cold is equally dangerous. Cold temperatures cause blood vessels to constrict, increasing vascular resistance and forcing your heart to pump against higher pressure. In older adults with already stiff arteries, this can be the final trigger for a heart attack or stroke. The safest sleeping temperature range is 18 to 22 degrees Celsius, 65 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. A heart-safe nighttime routine. Start tonight. 6 to 7 p.m. Eat a light dinner. Focus on lean protein, vegetables, and easily digestible carbohydrates. Avoid heavy fats, large portions, and excessive salt. 7 p.m. Drink a glass of water. Take any prescribed nighttime medications exactly as directed. 8 p.m. Engage in calm activity, gentle walking, reading, or quiet music. Avoid emotional stress and intense screen time. 9 p.m. Prepare your sleep environment. Adjust the room temperature to 18 to 22 degrees Celsius. Place a glass of water on your nightstand. Dim the lights. 9:30 p.m. Visit the bathroom. Empty your bladder fully, brush your teeth, and take any final prescribed medications. 10 p.m. Sleep on your side if you snore or suspect sleep apnea. If you wake during the night, move slowly. Sit before standing, and take small sips of water if needed. This routine reduces nighttime cardiovascular stress by more than 40%, according to multiple studies on circadian blood pressure and sleep safety. Let us quickly summarize the 5 habits that silently kill during sleep: late, heavy dinners, skipping or mistiming medications, untreated sleep apnea, going to bed dehydrated, and poor bedroom temperature control. Each one alone is dangerous. Together, they create a perfect storm. The truth is painful, but it is also empowering. Many nighttime heart attacks and strokes are not fate, they are preventable. You do not need expensive treatments or extreme routines. You need awareness and consistency. If you are over 50, tonight matters. Change these habits tonight, not next week. Your heart has worked for you for decades. Protect it while it rests. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video, leave a comment saying, "I'm changing this tonight," and share it with someone you love. You may never know whose life you protect. Sleep should heal you, not harm you. Take control tonight. This is Dr. Emily Carter, and I will see you in the next one.